Listen carefully. When someone chooses to walk away from your life, let them go. This is one of the hardest things for many people to accept. When someone leaves, a friend, partner, family member, or even a job, we often try to hold on tightly. We beg, chase, overthink, cry, and ask questions like, "Why did this happen to me?" But sometimes, holding on to people who no longer want to stay only creates more pain. In life, many people keep suffering emotionally because they cannot accept endings. A woman may keep chasing a relationship that has already ended. She keeps sending messages, waiting for calls, and hoping the person will suddenly change. A man may stay attached to friends who constantly disrespect him because he fears being alone. Someone may remain in a toxic workplace that destroys their peace simply because they are afraid of change. Not every goodbye is meant to destroy you. Some goodbyes are meant to prepare you for something better. Sometimes we think losing someone is the end of our happiness, but later we realize that person was blocking our peace, growth, or future. There are people who leave your life, and after some time, you finally breathe again. Your mind becomes calmer. Your confidence slowly returns. Your life begins moving forward again. At first, pain does not make sense. Losing a relationship, a friendship, or a job can feel heavy. You may cry at night. You may question yourself. You may wonder why life feels unfair. But many people later look back and realize those painful moments helped shape them into stronger, wiser people. Life often works this way. The process is painful while you're inside it, but later you understand why it happened. Think about someone who loses a job unexpectedly. At first they panic and feel rejected. They feel embarrassed and hopeless. But months later, they discover a better opportunity, start a business, or enter a healthier work environment. What felt like a loss became a new beginning. The same happens with relationships. Some people spend years trying to force relationships that no longer bring peace, respect, or love. They stay because the relationship feels familiar. Familiarity can feel comfortable, even when it is unhealthy. But familiar does not always mean good. Many people stay in toxic situations simply because they fear change. They would rather stay in pain they know than face uncertainty. But growth often requires letting go. You cannot receive new blessings while tightly holding on to what is hurting you. Imagine trying to carry heavy bags while someone is trying to hand you something valuable. Your hands are too full to receive it. This is how life sometimes works emotionally. When you keep holding on to toxic people, painful memories, bitterness, or unhealthy habits, you leave little room for peace, healing, and new opportunities. Many people live waiting for others to approve of them. They want everyone to notice them, praise them, or constantly reassure them. But this becomes emotionally exhausting. In life, you see this often on social media. Someone posts a picture or video and keeps checking how many people liked it. If people react positively, they feel happy. If people ignore it, they feel worthless. Their self-worth becomes controlled by outside approval. This is a problem because people's opinions constantly change. Some people will support you today and criticize you tomorrow. If your confidence depends on people's approval, your peace will always be unstable. Your worth does not depend on whether people validate you. You must learn to encourage yourself too. There will be seasons in life where nobody claps for you. Nobody notices your effort. Nobody understands your struggle. During those moments, you must become your own source of strength. This does not mean becoming proud or refusing support. It means learning not to emotionally collapse when people fail to encourage you. Your happiness is also your responsibility. Many people expect relationships, friends, or family members to completely make them happy. But every person is already carrying their own struggles, stress, responsibilities, and emotional battles. When someone depends completely on others for emotional stability, relationships become stressful and unhealthy. Imagine someone who constantly needs reassurance every day to feel okay. Eventually, the people around them become emotionally exhausted. In healthy relationships, people support each other, encourage each other, and care for each other. But no human being can carry the full responsibility of your happiness. Inner peace must also come from within. The people you spend time with influence your thinking, habits, and future more than you realize. For example, If someone spends most of their time with negative people who complain constantly, avoid responsibility, and make poor decisions, that mindset slowly spreads to him. Without noticing it, they begin thinking the same way. But when you surround yourself with people who are hardworking, disciplined, peaceful, wise, and encouraging, you often grow in positive ways too. This is why choosing relationships carefully matters so much. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some people enter your life for a season, teach you something, and then leave. That does not always mean the relationship failed. Sometimes its purpose was simply completed. Many people struggle because they try to force expired relationships to continue. But when values, goals, respect, or peace disappear, sometimes moving forward becomes necessary. Your past does not define your future. This is important because many people feel trapped by their mistakes. Someone may think, I failed too many times. I ruined my life. I made bad choices. I wasted years. But your past is not your final identity. Life is full of people who rebuilt themselves after failure. Some people lost businesses and started again. Some recovered from addiction. Some rebuilt their families after years of mistakes. Some went from hopelessness to purpose. The lowest and most difficult point in your life can become the place where someone rebuilds their life stronger than before. Sometimes people change, heal, or rebuild their life after hitting rock bottom because pain forces them to face reality and grow. Often, painful seasons teach people lessons they would never learn during comfortable times. Struggles can create maturity, wisdom, discipline, compassion, and strength. Every person has something valuable inside them. Some people are naturally good at teaching, speaking, helping others, building things, listening, encouraging, creating, or solving problems. But many people spend their lives comparing themselves to others instead of developing their own gifts. For example, someone may think they are unsuccessful because they are not famous or wealthy, while ignoring the fact that they have a natural ability to care for people, inspire others, or create meaningful work. Your gift does not have to look like someone else's gift to matter. Sometimes the thing that changes your life is already inside you, but fear, comparison, insecurity, or distraction keeps you from using it. Blessings often begin appearing when people start using what they already have. A person who starts sharing their talent consistently may discover opportunities they never expected. A small skill can grow into purpose, influence, income, or impact over time. Stop looking backward all the time. Many people live mentally trapped in old regrets, painful memories, failures, or missed opportunities. They replay old mistakes in their mind daily. Because of this, they struggle to move forward. But you cannot drive forward in life while constantly staring backward emotionally. Everything you went through, your struggles, heartbreaks, failures, disappointments, and lessons, can become preparation instead of destruction if you allow it. You are not finished because someone left. You are not worthless because someone rejected you. You are not doomed because you failed before. You are not stuck forever because life became difficult. Your future is still ahead of you. There are people who found peace after heartbreak, people who rebuilt after failure, people who found purpose after losing everything, people who became stronger after painful seasons. Sometimes the ending you fear becomes the beginning you needed most. So let go of what keeps pulling you backward. Stop chasing people who have already decided to leave. Stop depending completely on others to define your worth. Stop living trapped in old pain and regret. Trust the process of growth, even when it feels uncomfortable. Little by little, life will begin making sense again. And one day you may look back and realize that what once broke your heart actually helped build the stronger person you became.